Good day, students. Today we're going to look at the solution to number 15, which is your last long answer question, full solution question from chapter 8 sample quiz at the end of book 3. So let's have a look. The casting is to be machined at QP's local machine shop. Find the measure of angle A to the nearest tenth of a degree. Now, tenth of a degree, of course, our final answer has to be, tenth means 1 decimal place. Alright, so let's look. Where's angle A? It's right here. Okay, so we're looking at this angle. Now it looks like we only know one side, which is 8.5. Right, so in order to get an angle you need two sides in a right triangle. Now how can I get either the hypotenuse, this side, or this other leg over here? So one or the other is what I need. So let's figure out what we're going to do. Now we know this is 9.5 centimeters from there, right? This much is 4.5, this little piece right here. So it looks like, well, let's extend this line out. Let's draw a line here, from here out to there, and let's join it down here. So it looks like they are, those triangles would be equal or congruent. So this much here then, right, this piece right here must be 4.5, same as this one over here, right? So I made a rectangle there. So let me just redraw that line in. So I'll draw that. So this little piece here, 4.5, okay? So I'll write that down right there, 4.5. Okay, that's 4.5. Let's subtract that from 9.5. We subtract 4.5, and of course we get 5, isn't it? So there's 5 centimeters left over to be split evenly between here and here, because all three have to add up to 9.5. So if we divide this by 2 to split it evenly, we would get 2.5. That means this piece is 2.5 and this piece is 2.5. Now to double check before we move on, I'm going to add up those three sides and make sure I get, so I got 4.5 and another 2.5. If I add up all three sides, okay, let's see what I get. Just to double check and make sure, that should come to 9.5. 2.5 plus 4.5 plus 2.5. Let's see, make sure we got that right. Yeah, that's 9.5. So the triangle I'm looking at now, let me just draw the triangle using a thicker line over it. So see the triangle we're working with. Alright, I'll draw it in red. Okay, so it's from here out to here, right, and here, and this piece here. So the red triangle is what we're dealing with. So I'm going to redraw the red triangle outside. Here we go. This one, we got a piece going up here, and okay, let's straighten that up a bit, and then we got this piece here. So that's the triangle we're dealing with. See it? And this is angle A right here. Oops, let me just go back to a thinner. Okay, that's angle A right here. And this is 8.5 centimeters, and we discovered this to be 2.5 centimeters. So how do we find angle A? Well, what is it? Now, a right angle obviously is right here. So this is a right triangle. So what is opposite angle A is, right, 2.5. This is the opposite side, isn't it? So we call this the opposite side. We know this side over here has to be the hypotenuse, because it's opposite the right angle, the longest side. And therefore that leaves 8.5 to be the adjacent side. So you have to make a choice. Which one of the three trig ratios, sine, cosine, or tan, are you going to choose to find angle A? And you want to use the one that got the two known sides, 2.5 and 8.5. In other words, the opposite and the adjacent. Which angle? Which trig ratio was going to find that for us? And the answer, of course, is tangent. So write the tan of angle A is the opposite side, which is 2.5, divided by the adjacent side, 8.5. So you must use tan here. Now if that's the way we write it, then we know that therefore the angle A must be the inverse tan of 2.5 over 8.5. So we do that on our calculator. Remember, so anytime you want an angle, you got to use these inverse to the -1 or tan to the -1 or sine to the -1 buttons, right? Okay. So let's go to our calculator now. Second function, inverse tan 2.5 divided by 8.5, close bracket, enter, and we get 16.38. So 16.3895, and so on. Now, always go back, check your instructions. How are we supposed to put the answer? And it's 1/10 of a degree, which is 1 decimal place. So we need to round this to 1 decimal place. So this is an 8, therefore that's got to go up to 0.4. So my final answer, angle A here, is equal to 16.4 degrees. There's your final answer right there. Okay, hopefully that helped.